Yeah, productive day. Got a lot of good work, and that's what practice is for. It was a lot of different looks, good competition, and I thought it was a productive day. Looking for another one today.
I want to see you guys have a little more juice today. It kind of felt like the Lions were doing more chatter and a little more fire out there. Do you want to see that from your guys?
I'm not worried about chatter. I just want to go out there and have a good practice. Our guys were ready to go. I thought we had a good, productive practice, and we'll try to have one today.
Daniel looked like he was, at least for camp, uncharacteristically off a little. Like some of the throws he missed, he doesn't usually. Was that just kind of a new defense he was seeing for the first time in a while?
Yeah, it's just, again, it's practice. So we're out here competing. I thought it was productive. We'll go out here and try to have another one today.
Did you learn about Bobby Okereke and his time as a Giant?
Yeah, again, good person. He's fit into our system well. He's smart, has good leadership traits. He's had a good camp.
Anything new on the injury front from yesterday?
There is. Devery Hamilton won't practice today. And Gary Brightwell. And then Shep will have his normal day. Other than that, I think everything else is the same.
With Devery and Gary, anything long-term there?
No, I just think, it might not be a day-to-day thing. It might be maybe a week, but nothing long-term.
Okay, so it's just three guys? I'm sorry, it was hard
Yeah,
to hear.
three guys.
Okay.
Yeah, three. Plus, the other guys that won.
What is this? What injuries are part of body?
An ankle, a leg, those two.
Eric's got a little banged up on a little double toe.
Yeah, he'll be
came out of it okay.
Yep.
Shep, obviously you're watching him and monitoring Sterling Shepard. Yesterday, things ramp up a little bit. How do you think he came through that?
Yeah, no, I thought he had a good day, just like a lot of guys. You go back. These practices are invaluable. The looks that you get, the different competitions. So, that's what coaching is. You had a lot of plays. I'd say a lot of plays to evaluate, and then you look at them and fix what you need to fix, and have another one. Again, this isn't a game right now. It's practice, albeit against another team, but it's been productive.
How do you feel about your depth right now at inside linebacker? You obviously look there.
Yeah. No, guys are competing out there. We'll let it all sort itself out.
Talk about how valuable this is for evaluating guys.
Sure.
So when you watch the tape from yesterday, did anybody jump out that caught your eye?
It's really we go back, we watch everybody, Dan, and I'd say not to single anybody out. I mean, there's things that stood out, both I'd say good and bad, like every practice. Just because you're going against another team, it happens every practice. So, not to single anybody out. I think there was a lot of good, and there was a lot of things we can improve on.
Coach, Amani Oruwariye had some really good seasons here, a little bit of a down year last year, but how's he fitting in with you guys?
Yeah, I thought he did well yesterday. Another guy that we have in the mix competing out. Been a good addition for us, and thought he had a good day too yesterday.
Some of those positions have been kind of alternating days. What do you do at inside linebacker and slot corners? They're the ones.
I think it's just a constant revolving door. It could be period to period. It could be. It's not really going to be play to play, but we'll just keep rolling them in there.
Dave, at this point, from when you got him until now, with Tommy DeVito, where have you seen him grow the most? And did this kind of show him something, or should he do something?
Well, I'm sure it showed all the young guys. It's a little bit different. It is practice, but it's a little bit, the intensity picks up a little bit. I think he's, improved since he's been here. He's still, a young guy that doesn't get a ton of reps playing that position, which is always a hard thing. But he's done a good job improving day to day, and he did okay out here yesterday.
What were your impressions of the Lions yesterday?
Yeah, good team. Got a lot of good talent, some explosive guys, and it was a good team to practice against.
You gave you guys fits last year in that regular season game. You obviously have some different people in there right now. How did John Michael and Ben, how did those guys do against him in particular?
I'd say probably like all of our guys, there's a lot of good things to learn from, and then things to improve. But it's good to go against different guys.
Saquon wasn't on the field in the red zone period. Are you managing his reps in practice?
Yeah, that's another, whether it's Shep or Saquon or some other guys, that's part of the process that I talked to you guys about with the training staff, of just making sure we're being smart with our guys.
What's your approach when you come in, you're facing a different defense? Are you trying to perfect the things you guys are good at, or are you throwing new things in, like specifically offensively?
Yeah, no, I'd say, most of the stuff that we've installed kind of through OTAs and here, it's kind of day 11 or day 12 we have in. obviously it's good to get different plays versus different looks, and then coach off of those because, some of the things that we haven't seen, it's really beneficial to get.
After a practice like yesterday, do you spend any extra time with Daniel looking at some of these throws, or do you just trust him to?
Yeah, no, look, every practice we do the same thing as a coaching staff. You watch practice. There's a lot of good things in practice, and then there's a lot of things that you can improve on, and that's the job of a coach and as a player. Look at it, try to fix it, come out here and have a good day. And we do that day to day.
Coach, after today, or after right now, we won't talk to until after the game. In your mind, are there guys that you've already ruled out for playing Friday night?
No, this is kind of like a Friday regular season, so we'll talk about that as a coaching staff tonight, tomorrow, and come up with our decisions.
Nacho doing?
He's not going to go to that. Yep. Nacho. Sorry, guys. I know it's loud.
And so Cager was cleared.
He's good.
And Campbell too.
Yep. Yes.
Two more. Three more.
With Cager, who was a Jet, and,
Sure.
we know all that stuff. How has he impressed you and the coaching staff?
Yeah, we got him. He had a lot to learn. He still has a lot to learn. He's played receivers guy that I recruited, when he was coming out of high school too. So I think he's developing the skills he needs to play at the position. He's an athletic young man, but he's going to need to do multiple things, whether it's in the kicking game, whether it's be ready to go at tight end, but he's had the right mindset.
Did you just say you recruited him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Out of high school?
Yeah.
Oh,